Hey everybody, Four Gun Guy here, and I wanted to do a quick video on something that I came up with to transport my 22 long rifle ammo to the match and during the match, loading a little faster, a little better. But what I usually do is I have my backpack. I have usually been throwing the ammo into a Tupperware container here, and so it rattles around and all that stuff. Well, again, if you look on some websites, I'm not going to say which ones, but if you look on some websites, they have these 22 ammo cases. And one of the websites has an ammo case that can carry 4 50-round boxes of ammo and your 2 magazines, right? Well, and that's pretty awesome. It's $130. Now, I carry my magazines in my backpack. In fact, I carry both my Voodoo V22 magazines right here and my 6.5 Creedmoor magazines right here. So I always have both magazines, both types in my backpack. So when I go to the range to practice, if I take both rifles, this is one less thing I have to worry about. I just always have both with me. So I don't need to really put my magazines in a box with the ammo. With that being said, I looked at some of those out there and I almost pulled the trigger on one. But you know me, if you just saw my other video on the DIY equipment, on my barricade stop and the plate for the rifle and my center course of fire protector that my wife is making now, you know that I look for ways to save money on certain things, right? Because yeah, I've got a bunch of money in my rifles, I get that. But those are the things that are sending that little projectile 1,000 yards out there or 300 yards in a 22 match and impacting the target and getting me a point. This stuff doesn't get me anything. It makes my life easier at the match, but it doesn't impact that aspect of shooting. I searched on Amazon and I found this little case. I'll put it up here. I'll put it down in the description, but it's a simple case. Guys, it does have atmosphere stabilization in it, so that's kind of cool. It is lockable, I believe. Yep, it's got a hole right here that you could put a lock through. So if you were traveling with this, you could lock it up. I think it'll be TSA safe as long as you've got a lock on it. But I don't really care about that. I'm not going to travel. I'm not going to take this thing on an airline. But what I like about it is it's got that pluckable foam. So look at this. This thing, I'm just making sure it's showing up on the deal. This thing holds 4, and you just take them out of the box and you just put them right in here. I pluck the foam out. It holds 4 boxes of 50 rounds each. So I've got 200 rounds in here, more than enough for a match. Plus, I plucked out a little spot here for my, I think it's JKL Enterprises Voodoo magazine loader, speed loader. So I just put that in there. There we are, we got it. It's got foam on the top. So when I close this thing up and latch it, it's not going anywhere. Nothing's rattling, nothing's doing anything. So I just wanted to kind of show you that in a real quick video and say, hey, if you want to spend the money on the other ones that have the magazines in them, they're fantastic, man. Don't get me wrong, they're awesome. And the gentleman I shoot with who does that work, he does awesome work. If you want to go on the cheap, then I got this thing for $19.99 on Amazon. As I said, I plucked that out and I'm good. One other thing, I wanted to make sure that this was going to work, so I only ordered one, but I just ordered another one, and I'll tell you why. Because if you take all this pluckable foam out of here, there's a small foam piece, just like this one on the lid here, and I can then fit 6 boxes of ammo in this thing just in the box. So 6 boxes that are in the box, just like this, will fit in here without this pluckable foam. So what I'm doing is, this is going to be my match case, and then the other one is going to be for when I go practice, because if I can put 6 boxes in here, that's 300 rounds. I rarely shoot 300 rounds practicing, but it'll be safe and secure here. One last thing about this that I forgot to mention, the reason I absolutely love this is when I'm at the match, and this is in here, generally what I do is I have this on my cart, and I have a bag here that this door opens up to. And so now what I do, pull this out, open it up, and there it is. The other thing is, these are secure enough in here that I can easily pluck out individual rounds without the box sliding all over, because that's the problem I have with this. I take the box out, I open it up, it's sitting here sliding on this thing. But this way, I can just get to each round easily. When I'm done, I put my speed loader back in there, close it down, seal it up, and I am good to go. There you go. And this thing fits perfectly in this backpack, just beautifully. So I just want to do a quick video on that. I hope you enjoyed it, and I've got some other things coming up. Stay tuned. Until next time, everyone, shoot straight.